Ooh. Hi sisters and misters. Today is a mukbang and I bought a baja bowl without the cheese and a jerk chicken wrap. Miss Vicky's chips. I think this is called just the mango magic. And I think I got ginger added to it. Yes, I did. That's good. Oh, that's real good. Y'all, I recommend y'all put ginger in just about anything you drink, like tea, smoothies, because ginger is really good for you. Not only does it soothe your stomach, it has other really good medicinal values. Look up ginger and its values and you'll know. But I don't even have a fork. But it really is true, you are what you eat. So I really don't even do a lot of fast foods like I used to. I'm gonna have to heat this up. So a lot of people have been following the whole self-betterment and empowerment wave, and I'm really here for it because with COVID, that really should be everybody's goal. Let's just focus on ourselves and bettering ourselves. I do exercise. I try to get a good run in at least 4 to 6 times out the week. The majority of the time, I'm pretty consistent to a certain degree. And I don't even run that many miles. I run like 2.6. That's on a good day. Really, it's like 2.3. I keep it really bland. I keep saying consistent, but like that's really the vibe. Like consistency and bettering yourself. That really should be everybody's mode right now. Beast mode. Let's do it because you in the house. And when you're not in the house, you should be working. And if you're not working, you should be reading. You feel me? Like, and if you're not reading, you should be sleeping. And if you're not sleeping, you should be doing a face mask. You know, like just things that are going to better yourself, because it's obviously clear that the government do not give a fuck about us, y'all. But I already knew that. I hope y'all knew that. This is my first time getting a baja bowl. I kind of like it. I ain't about to lie. I hope I'm still hungry to eat my burrito. I kind of just want to touch on nothing real structured. I'm gonna let my burrito sit in the oven for a little longer. Speaking of just health, I try to not use the microwave. The microwave has a lot of radiation. When you have time, just take a couple more minutes to heat your food up in the oven. My mom was also putting me hip to aluminum foil. Isn't that good for you? But until I find a substitute for aluminum foil, I'm gonna keep using aluminum foil. But it's like crazy what the FDA allows, guys. Like, it's sick. It's so sick, bro. Drink my ginger, drink my teas every day. I drink tea every day. I drink water more than anything. Like the only juice I really consume is cranberry juice and orange juice. I used to drink Minute Maids all the time when I was younger, but I've kind of graduated from that. And if I want something kind of fruity, LaCroix, San Pellegrinos, I like those. I had to start this outpatient treatment thing, basically just to diagnose you. And so the lady was asking me all these questions, and one of the questions was, what was your longest relationship? And I really had to tell a woman, I haven't been in one. So you've been single? Yeah, like my whole life I've been single. And that really like hit me because I'm like, guys, we in business. Okay, this is good, but I'm really excited for this stuff. Ooh, I should have did this better. Ooh. I'm so excited. It's something about Mexican food that just gets me like lit. It felt like she was kind of coming for me to a certain degree. So I'm like, wait, fuck you need to know all that for? But I mean, you know, your relationships matter. That kind of says a lot about me, the fact that I've never been in a serious relationship. But I wouldn't say it's bad though, because nobody has never cheated on me. Y'all, I'm really feeling this. And it got pineapples in it. This is a jerk wrap. Some people who don't like pineapples on their pizza, I get it, but don't come for people who eat pineapples on the pizza, because chicken pineapples is a good combo. Different strokes for different folks. That's all that is. I'm preaching healthy, but I eat sriracha like it's ketchup. So you don't understand. I'm not eating like all day, so I'm sorry if this is more of a smashing video than me talking. But back to me going to therapy. I was just thinking like, damn, I'm only 19, but it's like I've had at least 5 or 6 different niggas that were like serious to a certain point, but we weren't together. Situationships. And that's what we'll get into today. Both parties should go into it wanting the same thing. All kind of are moving to something else when in reality you kind of just move to something and then you just stay there. And then it just sits there. Or you'll never get to that title stage. For me, I have 2 brothers. One who's like 12, but he act like he's 21. And then the other one is 17. So, I get it. I kind of do think that to a certain extent, boys are boys. Like, that's how they act. When your hand's dirty, but you gotta scratch your head. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I just can't explain it. When you're in a situationship and you know that it won't go anywhere else, it's unfair to you to, excuse me, stay in something like that when you know the person isn't committed. That will just mess your head up. If you keep thinking that somebody is gonna like change, and you have these expectations and you start daydreaming and playing house with the dude, girl, that is a slippery slope that you do not want to go down. And it's always the female, because we live in a patriarchal society. Women empowerment all day, but the men still technically wear the pants in a lot of these relationships. When you're dealing with men who don't really reveal their true intentions and kind of just put up a front so they can keep you. Ladies and gents, do not deal with people who are giving off weird vibes. When I say weird, I mean like you don't feel in your spirit that like something just be off. I'm telling you, every time something be off, shit be off. This is how it is. People really do waste your time. And that's one thing this year I've really noticed, that like time is of the essence. And that's not even a cliche statement. It really is. Like, you cannot get your time back. So if you have to identify first what you really want, because I feel as though people be in different stages. That being said, I'm kind of over the whole playing around, because I had like 2 solid years where I just played around with dudes all day. You know, some people grow out of it later than others, and there's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, it's about what you want. I'm kind of over that. You know, a lot of females be over that soon. But it's like a lot of men, some men don't outgrow that stage. And that's the part. The ratio of men who have outgrown that stage to the ones who are ready to at least to be honest and just like real is very slim. I don't know what it be. There's something in the water. It be something wrong with these men. Because I really feel like they set the tone. But I also refuse to be in a relationship with somebody and not feel secure, just like trust. Because Youre and Ken are a perfect example. We literally sit here and look at their relationship and we like, oh my god, goals. But somewhere in the mix is some untrusting shit, some shady shit. I pick up on energy really well. So I always knew Ken would get annoyed in the videos. Like, I could see it on his face. Like, she would do something and he would just look at her like, he would just give her a lot of side eye. Like, it would be like a lot of them. But mind you, Youre really makes the channel. But I mean, people grow. Going back to that whole video that they made when he first was accused of doing cheating a couple years back. Girl, he cheated. He cheated, and Youre tried to just support her man, I guess. Their brand, so I can't really blame the girl. I can't blame her to the fullest about this, because her money is involved. Like, you know, This is like YouTube for them is really their life. They make their money off of it. That's the whole reason why they moved to Atlanta. That shit is sad. That shit is real sad because she gotta still deal with that. And it just make her look crazy. So I do completely understand why people don't do relationships. That's me. Like I'm queen of being a side chick because the main dish go better with sides. I really believe that. I don't mind being a side chick sometimes. It's not my fault that y'all having issues and problems. And if men gonna do whatever they want and females gonna do whatever they want because people are people. And that's another thing too that we need to understand. Like, the socials do not give the whole picture. We don't know the whole story. And that's not even me trying to defend that man. Excuse me, y'all. Saying the surface don't show the roots. We don't know shit. But I do know for a fact that wasn't just some fan he met. Because if it was, you thirsty. You a thirsty man, sir. That don't make you look good. Like, why would you even tell that lie? Talking about some, that's a fan that I touched inappropriately. Ken, you're a terrible liar. That's the worst lie you could have ever said. That makes me really question your character. That's sexual harassment to a certain extent. And inappropriately touching a stranger, a fan. Like, come on. Or you touching somebody that you've hung out with a few times and y'all cool. That make more sense. Going back to my root main idea, just on the surface, because I also was looking at drama channels, and the woman who was in the video is married, and her husband out here trying to make money off of the whole situation, telling people to cash app him to answer questions and stuff. I don't know. I feel like if I was a man and my girl was out here with some YouTuber doing stuff like that, I would want to like have my privacy, respect my privacy. This is my life. But he out here trying to profit off of it, promoting his album and shit. So it's sick out here. It's real sick out here. I'm trying to take care of my body, get my mind right. When I entertain people, I'm a Sag, but I'm also a Libra rising and an Aquarius. I think my moon is in Aquarius. But like the time of the day and the exact location where you were born has to have some type of meaning. Like, this world is all about energies. If you believe in stuff like that, welcome to the fam. Like, I hope you stay around for a minute. I do value meaningful relationships, and that's with friends. That's with fam, and it's sure as hell with the opposite gender that when we're not friends, you know what I'm saying? So even if we are in like a situationship, I like to have a mutual understanding. If I'm feeling one type of way and you're on another page, then I'm not in the games of like leading people on, because it's unfair. It is. That person's time is valuable. If I know for a fact that this person wants more, and I'm just sitting here kind of leading that person on, what kind of person does that make me? Somebody who wastes people's time, which they cannot get back. What does that make you? A dickhead. It's really messed up when you think about it. People don't really think about time like that. But it's true. Your time is really valuable, and we should not allow people to waste it. Yeah, I don't know. Because some people really want to get married. And I'm not shitting on people who want to get married, but it's just weird to me. I want the principles of marriage that people don't fucking use. The whole partnership thing and the ability to grow. And I do believe that you don't really have to be married in order to achieve all of those things. It's just some systematic shit, y'all. Because now after I just had a sip, I just came to a realization. People don't be seeing like healthy relationships too. A lot of people who come from two-parent households sometimes, their whole outlook on certain things be hella different than people who come from a single family household. Now, me coming from a divorcee household, I see what I want and what I don't want. I really watched my parents like go from fairly healthy, you know, underlying things that probably should be addressed, to those underlying things becoming the main reasons why they didn't work out when shit got rough. And lack of communication, just trust being diminished as time goes on. That's literally what happened. Since I've had that, I'm thankful that I was old enough you know, peep a lot of the things that my parents went through, because now I know what I want versus what I do not want. A lot of times people be in these relationships and be lacking a lot of things that should have been there before they even said that they were boyfriend, girlfriend. Just because you have a title don't mean nothing. That's crazy. That's some crazy stuff, y'all. Some people really do be like forcing that shit. And I think marriage is a patriarchal thing too. But people not ready to have that conversation. Let's really think about why women used to get married or had to get married. Certain things in marriage are good. The whole arranging of marriages, that's still a prevalent thing. And I think that that does teach people you don't have to be in love with somebody in order to like be in a marriage. Like that really says a lot. But I just want to be successful in my endeavors. But I also feel as though companionship makes things better. It makes you happy to come home to something at night. You can have all the money in the world, be successful in your career, but if you don't have nobody to come home to at night and rub your feet and like talk about your day, like what is it really worth? Like it's all about balance, guys. It really is. Life is such about balance. And it's so sad that like women and men feel like they can't trust each other. Lack of communication. I stay in situationships, y'all. That's like, I'm the queen of situationships. But the minute I start to catch feels, and I know that person will never commit to me, I gotta dip. And that's really hard. It's about self-love. You gotta love yourself, because people will walk the fuck all over you. Sometimes it's not even intentional. Sometimes people really just don't know how to show respect and love in the right way. Because some people think that like giving gifts and taking you out, that's their way of like expressing how they feel. It's like, no, like you have to say it, and you also have to like do it in practice when I'm not looking. That's the real love part. Like, what are you doing when I'm not looking? That really speaks volumes. People's principles just aren't up to par for me. I'm very particular, as I should be, as y'all should be. We all should be, for real. All jokes aside, it's not cool to sit here and put yourself in situations that compromise your worth. It's not going to help you become the best version of yourself. And time, like I keep saying, is very valuable. You do not know if we will wake up the next morning. For you to waste your time on somebody who may not be the right fit for you, when it's like billions of people on this planet, you gotta move on and just take it with a grain of salt. Y'all catch my drift, okay? Y'all, I'm smashing. I'm getting messy. I'm getting real messy. I was trying to eat cute, but it's getting real messy up in here. This video is definitely long enough. I'm gonna have to cut it down. But thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you thought that I was talking about something that made sense and you were picking up what I was putting down. I hear that helps get my video, you know, circulating through the web. Yeah. My name is K.pray. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow my socials. I'll put them at the end. And until next time.